A Northern Ireland pastor has today been found not guilty of using grossly offensive words during a sermon made available online. Pastor James McConnell was on trial for comments he made about Islam. Speaking today, he made clear that he was standing against Islam as a belief rather than individual Muslims. Giving his decision, District Judge Liam McNally said the courts should be cautious of clamping down on speech, even if some found it contemptible. The National Secular Society said that while it strongly disagreed with McConnell's words, the ruling was a welcome reassertion of the fundamental right to freedom of expression. McConnell was being prosecuted under the 2003 Communications Act of saying in a sermon, "Islam is heathen, Islam is satanic, Islam is a doctrine spawned in hell." Speaking after the result, McConnell said that he loved Muslims, but he was against their theology and their beliefs. District Judge Liam McNally said courts need to be very careful not to criticise speech, which some may find offensive. It is not the task of the criminal law to censor offensive utterances. Accordingly, I find Pastor McConnell not guilty, he added. Responding to the ruling, the National Secular Society said the decision was particularly welcomed at a time when free speech is at risk. Northern Ireland's Public Prosecution Service, PPS, has faced criticism for taking the issue to trial, but in a statement said the judgment showed the issue was finely balanced. The decision, bringing this prosecution, was entirely consistent with the duty of the PPS to put before the court those cases in which it is considered there is a reasonable prospect of a conviction, it added. Now, for you wishing to understand what Christianity is, you can get a copy of my book, Converted on LSD, which tells my conversion from crime to Christ. I tell how I turned my back on crime to follow Christ back in the 60s. I learned to read, educated myself, understood the meaning of life, went on to higher education, became a Baptist minister and a lecturer in electronics for over 20 years in colleges of further and higher education. Go to Amazon.com or Amazon.co.uk and read all about it and get your copy now. By the way, I have no problem in giving Donald Trump my support.